What's good? What's good? Hey, we back. Sport of Culture, episode number 12. Hey, we live on Facebook right now. You know what I'm saying? So tune in. For the Culture Sports. You know what I'm saying? That's on YouTube. But For the Culture on Facebook. Fury. You know who it is? Boy Fury.
So we do, man.
You know, so we gonna get into everything that went on. You know what I'm saying? Get into this upcoming week. But first off, we gonna say condolences to everybody involved in everything that happened this weekend. You know, we don't know what caused all these problems, you know. But if you're going to watch a game, you know, you should be able to be safe. You know, I know some of these events weren't just at the games, but they were centered around the games, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Them tailgates, man.
Yeah.
Then it was like something happened at Jackson State and Elkhorn, too, so.
Right.
And like, if y'all doing anything this week, man, be safe at these games, man, for real, for real.
Right. So let's get into last week. Let's talk about high school just a little bit. What was the most interesting game that was last?
I think that Pitt Oak Grove game, like we did talk about Pitt being a sneaky good team, and then, you know, they ended up beating Oak Grove. You know what I'm saying? So that was a real sneaky good game. Who was we?
What you think about Germantown getting this win over Starkville?
Man, speaking of Germantown, that's what we need to be. That's when our focus is for this week, because Oxford is playing Germantown. And man, quarterback King White threw for 339 yards and 4 touchdowns, man.
On Starkville. Like, this ain't no Rudy Poo little team, you know. So
that game was like 45-28. So Oxford defense going to have to be ready to, because Germantown can score.
They can score.
Quick and fast, too. So it's like, their defense better going to have to know their keys for sure this weekend.
Yeah.
And then they running back is a Tulane commit.
Right.
He returned the kickoff, so kickoff team got to be on point too. Like, he ran one back for a touchdown too, so it's like this might be one of the best offensive teams they played this week. Of this year for sure. Grenada was a good offense, but I think Germantown might be the best one they faced so far this week. So I hope the coaches are really telling them, especially the linebackers, to pay attention to with their eyes and don't be fooled, because Germantown got some speed for real. So it's really gonna be key for the defense to make key stops, especially on third down, and the offense gonna have to score too, because like I said, Germantown can score. So it's gonna be key for the Oxford offense to keep up this week.
It is. I think they're going to have to set the tone and try to maybe, run the ball a little bit. That's what I'm thinking, man. Like,
time of possession going to be key.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're going to have to compact this game down a little bit, you know.
Slow it down.
Yeah, for sure.
More than usual. Because, I think if Oxford can control the clock and control the turnover ratio, I think they can win this game. But like I said, it's not going to be easy. Because last year, it was rough. You know what I'm saying? They went into overtime, didn't it? Or Germantown scored on the last second touchdown. It was like 49 or 40, something like that.
Yeah. Oxford had to come back, and they were really getting blew out in the game at first. They came back and made it a little interesting at the end, you know.
Yeah. And so it's going to be key for Oxford to make stops on get off the field. Getting off the field on third down is really going to be important this week. And controlling time of possession and scoring. You don't want to control the time of possession and then not score. And then, like, it's going to be tough for your defense having to go out there, try to make another stop, and then you not scoring on top of you. Like, it's going to be very interesting. This is game of the week, by the way.
Yeah.
Because 2 top teams in 7A. You know what I'm saying? It's a very key game for position for playoffs. Because, you know, the top 4 teams in each division go. So
Mm-hmm.
think if you're Oxford, you want to win this game so you can have home field.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is one of those games where they really gonna have to come with it for real.
Yeah. I mean, they already got one win in division over Madison Central.
Tough game.
So hopefully they try to build on that. It's Germantown is a whole nother beast than Madison
Yes.
Central though, but
Yes.
But let's talk about um key players. I think for Oxford, I think I want to see a lot out of Drew Dean.
Yeah.
I want to see Kingston Gregory
Yeah.
making plays.
Mm.
Somehow they got to get the secondary going.
Yeah.
DeMar Jamerson,
Yeah.
he need a great game.
Yeah.
And who you think should have? Who you think key player?
I'm thinking about the defensive line.
Yeah, yeah.
Number 5, they call him Moot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for him to be disruptive. He might not need to get sacks, but I'm at least looking for him to be disruptive.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, like I said, the quarterback can run, so I need him in that middle to be disruptive. Then that way the linebackers can crash in and, help out.
Yeah. If somebody throwing for 300 plus yards,
Yeah.
they got time back there to sit. You know what I'm saying? So they got their defensive line definitely need to be disruptive.
Yeah. And then I'm big on linebackers too, because especially with a running quarterback, you need somebody to spy and be watchful for the run, because quarterback, you know how playing against a running quarterback, being in coverage too long, he'll end up taking off. And so,
yeah, especially man cover trying to cover. Yeah, exactly.
So that secondary, Colin Flanagan, Vanderbilt commit, just hope he be a leader out there in the secondary, because he going to have to be watchful quarterback around and then watch for the receivers over the middle. I don't know if they use tight ends much, but I'm pretty sure they're probably going to use tight end this week too. So it's going to be key to watch, know the keys and have. This is a game where they really going to have to be gap integrity sound for real.
Yeah.
Because, Germantown can run the ball too, especially with that running back I was telling you about that return to kickoff. So, this week they really going to have to be gap sound and be smart and not, especially don't have no stupid penalties, you know what I'm saying? Coming off a bye, I hope they arrest it, and hopefully Cutcliffe got some creative stuff this week. You know what I'm saying? So
right. So, all right, now let's jump over, because this is gonna be a tough matchup. You got Lafayette and West Point.
Man,
It's gonna be a tough matchup for Lafayette. Number 1 team in the state. What could they do to pull off an upset against West Point?
man, I really want to say jump on them fast, but if you say that, West Point can score just as fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then the defense is very good too, but I think they might need to muck the game up a little bit, as they say.
Yeah.
Try to keep it within 7-7, 14-7, or no, really try to keep it at least 7-7 going into the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully cause a turnover. You know what I'm saying? Capitalize on it, because like I said, West Point is one of them teams, dog, that just every year it might look like they down, but they never out for real.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be key for the quarterback to not turn the ball over.
Right. And I mean, it's just so hard for Lafayette, because they really don't have a per se quarterback like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they kind of one dimensional.
That's the thing. You can't be one dimensional against West Point. You can't. Because they're going to expose it real fast. And then, like I said, they got this, wing T kind of thing. They'll start off with, and then they bring the throwing quarterback in.
Mm-hmm.
So like they've been using that system for years, and it's like, West Point is a difficult team to really prepare for.
Player wise, coaching wise.
Man, this the coach's second year. I think he already got a state.
Right.
So it's like they breed athletes every year on both sides of the ball. So it's like for the Fed to actually win this game, they gotta find a way to get in their end zone and create turnovers.
Yeah.
That's probably if they can muck the game up and create turnovers, they have a shot to win this game. It's gonna be difficult because you're going down there too. So I just think that
best of luck to the field. Yeah. That's what we gonna say.
I would love them to be West Point though, because then they'll get them confidence, and then this is a region game too. Like I want to see them in the playoffs, so I'm just hoping they find a way to win. It's gonna be tough though, but I'm really hoping they find a way to win Friday.
Right. What other games we got coming up?
Germantown. Grenada and Olive Branch is gonna be a good one. Yeah. Tupelo Hernando. Kosciuszko and somebody. I wrote them all down. Let me check.
Yeah.
While we still focusing on us on the Germantown, I did right.
Yeah.
Right. Some of these, so Water Valley and Myrtle play.
Okay.
We have DeSoto Central at Horn Lake. That's gonna be a good game, I think.
Yeah, you know what?
I think that's gonna be a good game too.
You know what? Last week that was one of my predictions that was off, man. Because I really thought was it who did Horn Lake play last week? Who South Panola play last week?
Lake Cormorant, I think.
Lake Cormorant. So you know what? Shout out to SP South Panola on the win. You know what I'm saying? Because I predicted that y'all wasn't gonna win that game, but great game for South Panola. They won.
First day. I think South Panola got to go to Saltillo this week.
Okay, so that should be I don't know because Saltillo,
I think they're better than they've been in the past couple years. I don't know the record per se, but they are better than expected. And then you have, it's Greenwood at Kosciuszko. I watched that Greenville. I watched the Louisville Kosciuszko game. That was a real good game.
Yeah,
but it was a call. All you Kosciuszko fans know what I'm talking about. It was a certain call. I can't particularly know which one it was, but it was a certain call in that game that changed that whole game. Because I think Kosciuszko was finna win that game until that call, and then Louisville got the ball. That was it.
Yeah.
It was a tough game, though. That was a real good game. So I think Kosciuszko going to try their best to bounce back this week because I know they want to see Louisville again in the playoffs. For sure.
Right.
And speaking of Louisville, I think they are off. I think Louisville is off. And then South Pontotoc at New Albany is going to be a good one. Man, they gave Ripley. That was a tough game to watch. I think that was like 51-14.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that Ripley, those young kids from Ripley can bounce back.
You know, it seemed like New Albany kind of turned it on. Like, they was kind of, walking into the season a little down, or, saying it seemed like they playing better now.
Yeah, that Senatobia game, that was a tough one. Because they was, like I said, they was going back and forth. And then in North Pontotoc game, it was a call in that game. Because New Albany was up 11-0. And then there was a certain call in that game that changed that whole game. Because New Albany went in there and scored, and then they called a flag on something. Can't remember which play it was, but that game was kind of... And then North Pontotoc, and they win that game. No disrespect to North Pontotoc, they got a quarterback that can throw and can run. He a big dude, too. And it has been hard for the defense to take him down. So North Pontotoc is a good team, too. I think they're off. But yeah, it's back to New Albany. Man, they are 5-2 or 5-3.
That got to be somewhat of a rivalry. I mean, they right there
Yeah.
beside. You know what I'm saying? They got to be somewhat of a rivalry right there. But okay.
Who else? Clinton Starkville. That's a sneaky good game too. Starkville is starting to turn it up a little bit more too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little rough at the start of the season, but now I think they starting to turn it around a lot. What's the quarterback? Keaton Hall, a good quarterback. I think their offense and defense is starting to turn their energy up just a little bit more now. It's going into region play, so Clinton at Starkville is gonna be that's a region game too. You know, that's the same man. Like I said, Oxford got that's the toughest region I think in all classifications.
It got to be
because you got Clinton, Murrah, Starkville, Madison Central, Germantown.
Like all of these teams could be playing for state. I mean, not all of them, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of them are state contenders. Starkville too, right?
That gotta be the toughest division. Like like we said earlier, the old SEC West, man.
Yeah.
Like that region is tough. So I think whoever win this division gonna be battle tested for sure.
Right.
And then the fact that, of course, you know, we hoping it's Oxford. You know what I'm saying? Because like they done played Tupelo close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like having them at home instead of going to Tupelo. To Tupelo would be a big difference than falling down to like 4 and then having to go to Tupelo.
Yeah.
So I think
man, that Bobo, that man, oh my goodness.
Yes.
Like I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Like I know JJ Hill there too, but Bobo,
Bobo is a bad boy.
he like a SEC running back, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I think he a junior or sophomore, one of them.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he runs just like JJ a little bit, like the running style.
He like so shifty with it, like just he kind of not the smallest back, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of bigger, but he's just kind of elusive.
Very elusive. And then you can't forget JJ Hill little brother. I think they got him at tight end, but he's good too. I think his name Caden. Then he's really good too. So like now, they have a quarterback now. I think his name Noah Gillum. I want to get the facts right.
Right.
But I think now that JJ is back at his natural position, it's really good. It's gonna be tougher, maybe. But you know what I'm saying? It's just playing Tupelo, you gotta bring your A game. You got to. Cause like I said, Oxford had that. They had that game, but it was just like that turnover, that fumble at the end. Then that Bobo run you talking about that sealed that game. Like it was a lot of missed tackles on that too. But I don't want to look too far ahead. But we just, you know what I'm saying. As far as like 7A, Tupelo is the top dog right now. But I think Oxford, man, them young kids coming along.
We will see against Germantown. Yeah, no, we gonna see against Germantown for sure.
Germantown, like I said, Germantown can score.
And I remember when Germantown used to be kind of like a easier game. You know what I'm saying? They always was a good team, but they just wasn't at this level, right? You know what I'm saying? They been the last few years.
Yeah, they've been throwing out a lot of D1s too. I forgot their cornerback name that used to be there, but they throwing out a lot of D1s too.
Because I think we started playing Germantown like when Oxford was about to make the transition from 5A to 6A. We started playing like a lot of 6A teams for our, non-division games. You know what I'm saying? And Germantown used to be somebody you play all the time. Yep. Okay. Man, we got to get into college though.
Yes, sir.
So, can we start out with this Auburn game first?
Bro. Kirby know he...
First off...
He know he wasn't calling no... He know he wasn't saying clapping the whole time. He clearly was saying timeout the whole entire time.
I'm telling you.
And then the refs gonna believe it and then gave them a whole nother down. That changed the whole game. And that fumble you finna get into.
really the fumble was first, man. That what really got Auburn out of there. Cause they was
They
dominating
was
that
dominating
game.
Georgia the whole game, and then their fumble changed the whole complexion of the game.
It did, and it was so wrong. But at the same time, it's like if you a great team, you gotta battle through
Yeah,
things that don't go your way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was
Control
a
what you can
horrible.
control. You couldn't control that because that was terrible.
And then after that, the referees gave them every penalty that they kept stopping the
Yeah,
clock for all kind of
yeah,
reviews. So they gave Georgia like 4
yeah,
or 5 timeouts in their drive, and they
yeah,
got 3 points, man.
yeah.
So did you see it? Because we did post it. You know, if y'all go follow For the Culture Sports, For the Culture on Facebook, we posted it. That fumble, did it? Was it a fumble?
The
Or was it
ball
a
was
touchdown?
across the plane.
Yeah.
But I kind of had a feeling like, yeah, they finna try to get Georgia the game because that's
Yeah.
why game day is in. That's why game day is in Georgia this week. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why you said they didn't want Georgia to lose that game because like it was gonna be 2 undefeateds going into next week,
Mm-hmm.
and like, bro, like,
You know what? I didn't even think about that.
come on,
Making
man.
that a bigger
Making
thing.
it a bigger game, and
Yeah.
then it's at 2. Come on, dog.
Right.
Like,
Well, I mean, they Georgia do got the loss to Alabama though.
well, yeah, but with Ole Miss coming in town, with having Ole Miss undefeated,
I was just having Ole Miss under. I get what you're saying.
yeah,
It make it a big with just having them one loss.
having them undefeated with Georgia 1 loss.
Yeah,
but,
I get what you're saying. Right.
And then
right.
trying to choose between A&M, Arkansas, Tennessee, Alabama.
Yeah.
So like, come on, man.
And I think you know what? Another reason I think that they missed out coming to the LSU game. You know what I'm saying? Because they went to Penn State. Now look at Penn State. You know what I'm saying? They went to the Penn State game instead of coming for that. So yeah, they gotta catch this one.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, we're gonna go to what we think is gonna be a good game in Ole Miss, Georgia. So it's like, yeah, we missed out thinking Penn State was gonna do what they was gonna do to Oregon, but they didn't. So it's like, let's go back and go to the SEC, which everybody believes is the best conference, which it is.
Yeah.
So that's where half of the money is generated from.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, that's a whole nother need to come off that.
Yeah. Okay. So we got to get into this. Oh man, Ole Miss, Washington State. What happened with that miss?
Like I told you, they was gonna be in there sleepwalking because that game was very early.
Yeah.
I told you they was gonna be in there sleepwalking, not
coming off the bye.
Coming off a bye, and I told you I needed to see some creativity. Didn't see no creativity.
You know
and
what,
then
bro?
plus they couldn't stop their quarterback run. So
I can really tell when Charlie Weiss is holding back.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't going for like they only did it at the last minute to go on to win the game.
Yeah.
But it was like certain drive where like, man, it's 3rd and 5, you just gonna run the ball again. You just ran. You know what I'm saying? It's like they didn't want to show their hand for this week coming up or something.
That's half of it too, and then they was playing around.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell they was playing around.
You can tell, yeah.
You could tell they was playing around, but then.
But Washington State, I will say this though.
Way better than.
Well-coached team, and they got some sticky man coverage. So I'm telling you, people need to watch out for Washington State. They're gonna be a better team. I'm telling you. Like they got some sticky coverage, bro. Like they when nobody getting open. Like in these SEC receivers.
No, that's why I said that. I knew they was gonna be in there sleep because what time the game was. With the play they had, then not trying to look to. I bet they was looking ahead too.
Oh, they were looking ahead
because it got them caught up. Because had they turned that ball over, and Washington State didn't call that timeout, they was finna lose that game.
Yeah,
they was finna lose it.
Yeah, they was playing around. They was playing around for sure. And you know what? Shout out to Jimmy Rogers. Washington State.
Yeah.
Because you know what?
He had them prepared.
He had them prepared for that game, and he was using some tactics out there, bro. Like, you know, he was really using Ole Miss thing that they used to do. You know, where they'd go down faking injuries. They was fake, man. The game was just so weird to watch, bro.
Yeah, you know, they try to make a penalty out of like taking the time out of way if a player goes down or something like that, depending on if the injury is real or not. But I don't.
How can you tell though?
That's the thing.
Yeah, and I mean,
now it's like you can't really tell if somebody really hurt. Then they come back for the next play, and so I'm like, bro, like
yeah, because they was doing it at the time, right when Ole Miss was about to get into a rhythm,
into the tempo.
Oh my goodness, like man, bro,
and I bet you Georgia gonna do the same thing. Oh yeah, them SEC refs, y'all need to call a great game this weekend too.
Yeah,
for real, cause everybody watching y'all now, so it's like, don't be out there cheating for Georgia. We know that's y'all darling and all that. But
man, what I'm saying with the struggle that you seen with Chambliss though, who do you think should be starting this game?
I still think it'd be Chambliss. He lost that fumble, but like he ain't throw no picks. Like
right
until he throw multiple picks.
Do you think it's a situation where they starting to watch the tape on Chambliss though and knowing how to attack him?
I think they starting it. That's why I said like keeping it. Hopefully, he just start being more creative this week.
Yeah, it need to be more like with the game they called against LSU. That was one of the best called offensive games they done had.
But see, when you got two-headed quarterback, why don't I'll be giving too much away. Putting both of them in at the same time, but you know what I'm saying. You got two-headed quarterbacks now, so it's like you can do different stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I think we didn't throw to the side. Well, look, the Quan White is gonna be a weapon Saturday, for sure.
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody really like, dude. He up here catching one hand and everything, and then like once he catch the ball, he getting yards after catch. Like
yeah. Like even man, like they could have really put their game away when they had the dang coach on the sideline getting a 15-yard penalty. You know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that. Like why?
Why is you on the field?
Why are you on the field? You know the referee running. You know what I'm saying? Because that game could have been over. They would have been on the 30-yard line.
That reminded me of that Mike Tomlin stuff when old boy from the Ravens was doing their return.
Yeah, he tripped him.
Yeah.
Tomlin knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on. Look at the scoreboard and then, bro, come on.
Yeah. True.
So it's like, I need, like, tight ends going to be important. I really want to see Halls, bro.
Yeah.
I really want to see him get the ball, but I really like the development of Odom, too. But I would say you can put Odom in receiver for real if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Give you another big body. With Wright.
Yeah. And I did see, you know what? He still went 20 for 29 for 235.
235.
Like, that's still, like, great number.
With no picks, bro.
And the play that he made at Daquan Wright for that touchdown, that was an NFL throw.
Man.
He threw it over 3 people.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? That was an NFL but he had so many, like, bad throws, too, though. Like, behind people.
See, I think that bye week for Washington State was crucial for them, too. And see, that's why I see Ole Miss. I don't think Kiffin them was trying to be so vanilla that they wasn't creative because they knew what. That's why I said they was probably looking ahead to the next 2 games because like you don't want to show too much. But this week coming up and then the week after that, so it was like, he's trying to be cautious with the play calling, but
trying to be cautious.
Yeah, and it almost cost him.
Trying not to get nobody hurt and stuff, like just like really doing the most. But like you said, the most vanilla plays you can do just to win the game.
Yeah. And like I said, it almost cost them. If it wasn't for that, what was that last drive? If they didn't fumble that, I think it was a fumble or...
He got a sack. Like, man, Will Eccles...
Yeah, it was like a...
Look at it, man. They started stepping up at the end of the game. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They got to come out with their energy. Thankfully, it's a 2:30 game, so hopefully they'll like be up and have energy. Because like I said, that 11:45 was... Yeah. I kind of feel
man, that's even a weird time to even start a game. Like, not even 11. Like, you play 11:45. Like, yeah, it was a weird start to the game.
And it gets your body, especially when you play a sport like that, it takes your body a long time to generate energy. So it's like... Like, man, it takes a long time to really get hype about something. At that time in the morning, like at 10, 11 o'clock. But thankfully that it's 2:30, 3:30, like, hopefully they'll... I know it's on the road. Playing at Georgia is tough. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I'm just glad that it's at 2:30 and not 6 or 7. Cause I think it's a lot harder to play Georgia, especially
At night.
at night. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like going to Death Valley.
Yes. We're finna say the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
right.
like going to LSU at night.
Like going to don't nobody want to play Auburn at night either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gets weird at Auburn at night for sure. And I thought that was gonna happen again.
I was definitely about to happen. They.
But like I said, them refs, dog. Whoever over the refs at the SEC really need to hold them accountable because that was terrible.
That was terrible.
Very bad.
Multiple calls, man.
And then, like I said, knowing Georgia got a big game coming up, you trying to save face for them. Come on, we saw that.
Yeah.
So we was like, just hopefully they call a great game. I want it to be a good game, but I know calls gonna be made, of course. But when you see a coach blatantly really saying timeout, but trying to claim that he said the defense clapping, come on now.
I mean, I'm telling you, if it was any other coach, they would have been like, okay, we understand you might not have been saying it, but we had to stop, so we got to take this time out from you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he was playing against Saban, that wouldn't have happened because Saban would have went off about it. Yeah. Just be honest. Saban would have went off about that. But since he playing somebody like Hugh Freeze or something, it's like,
I think a lot of people really don't like. They really don't like Hugh Freeze. Like he don't never have stuff.
And he in a tough situation.
Yeah.
Because could it be A&M?
Yeah.
Not this game. You was up. And then that fumble hurt a lot. And then that call with Kirby faking like he calling a timeout but claiming that hurt a lot too.
Yeah,
and so now they got to turn. Now Auburn got to turn around and play Missouri at home. I mean, thankfully it's at home, but still, like, he got to get him a big SEC win, dog.
You think if he don't beat Missouri, do you think they might start? Because they gonna give us some leeway from this game right here because of the call. What you think though?
Well, from what I see from the internet from Auburn fans, I think they fed up. Shout out to Bobo, by the way, because I know he fed up. Because I done asked him, is it time for them to play Deuce Night? Mm-hmm. And he told me, like, yeah, it's... Because Jackson Arnold, dog, like... I don't know what people saw. Just like when that's around, I don't know what they see.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Because when I see Jackson Arnold, sometimes he look like he don't even know what's going on. Yeah. Sometimes, like he don't know what the plays are and stuff.
It's like he didn't prepare all week. Honestly, like he do good stuff, but then it's like every other time it's like,
yeah, he'd be out there looking lost. You know what I'm saying?
Like I know Coach Reese didn't tell him to do that. Like why is he doing it?
Yeah.
So it was like. I don't know if I've really seen a good game from Jackson Arnold. Honestly.
A good game, right?
Not one where he don't turn the ball over, one where he's accurate with the ball. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Not to be real critical, I'm just saying I haven't. Same thing, like I said, same thing with LSU. Nussmeier. Like, I don't know.
Let's talk about that game.
Because they got to go to Vanderbilt, and man, look.
They did beat South Carolina. They got the win in South Carolina, but he was still messing up in this game. You know what I'm saying? He threw a pick right on the goal line pretty much, you know.
And I don't know what Sellers had going on. Like, he was holding on to the ball too much, and then when he wanted to run, he holding it like this.
Yeah.
And then, like, missing wide open people.
It seemed like LSU found them a little bit of offense. I mean, they still only scored 20 points, but it seemed like they found a little bit of offense in this game. What do you think they're going to do against...
Look, this ain't the Vanderbilt old, so this ain't that old Vanderbilt that we all used to, everybody stomping on. But this is not the old Vanderbilt, for real, for real. Should it be Bama? Because that game was close, too.
Yeah.
That was 17-14 until Bama got that pick and all that. And so, like, Vanderbilt got some confidence, though, because they at home. Mm-hmm. And so, like, then going to Vanderbilt at an early morning game was tough. Because that atmosphere is kind of weird.
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
And then that game is like at 11. At 11, yeah. That's so LSU really gonna have to wake up and really start fast. I think they be depending on their defense so much that like oh, we got good defense, so we just gonna keep the ball. Yeah, that's good and all, but I think they offense need to wake up and score so their defense won't be on the field as much.
Right.
But see, like with Vanderbilt, Diego, man, that's the dog for real. For real, for real. Like I like this new Vandy.
What do
For
you
real.
think?
I like
Is he going to. You think Pavia. Can he play against this LSU defense?
he gonna have to. He ain't got no choice. Like
Yeah.
if he wanna be, I mean, he already got one signature win. I mean,
Yeah.
they could have beat Texas last year, but turned the ball over. And so like,
Right.
I almost beat LSU last year too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like he gonna have to be turnover free. Like I said, you at home. It's an early morning game. Like start off fast. Like don't turn the ball over and just start off fast. That's the thing.
I think they can get this win over LSU. Just be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised they did or they didn't, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I think they could.
It's just that LSU probably finna start leaning on their run game a little bit more. And so Nussmeier won't have to do as much. You know what I'm saying? Then I want to see Perkins back on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the Perkins for Ole Miss and
Yeah.
LSU. I want to see Perkins those two back on the edge again because you taking away their speed when you having them.
They got them playing more cover. Yeah, you're right. They're playing more cover this year.
And that's why a lot of people complain about Perkins not having sacks. Because you got him in coverage so much, and then you put him down on third down.
I think I think it's really just that they ain't got the line like they used to have, man.
Yeah.
They not as dominant on the line like they, because you can have him out there on the edge, but now it's like it's kind of harder to do it because you ain't getting the penetration like you was last year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They need to put both Perkins on the edge. And just let them use their speed. It's God given. Let them use their speed. I get you trying to prepare them for the next level. Because they're going to have to be in coverage. But, let them use their speed.
Mm-hmm.
And athleticism to get to the quarterback. Then you can start dropping them back in coverage. Like you can have them bail out and go rush instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just coverage in the whole time. But, like, I think they need to both. LSU and Ole Miss need to use the Perkins on the edge more.
Yeah.
Instead of moving them around so much. That's why they're not getting a lot of sacks.
All right, so keys we went over for LSU Vanderbilt. Pavia, no turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
LSU depending a little bit more on their running game.
Yeah. Use your running game to open up the pass, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the tight end. Like, LSU got a good tight end. Like, I want to see them use the tight end a little bit more, too. And then, of course, they always going to have athletes on the outside of receiver. So it's just like, Nussmeier just need to show that he not turn the ball over, honestly.
So Nussmeier not turn the ball over, too.
And convert on third down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure the defense stay out the field so you can have those long drives and convert with points. Like every college game, you gotta get out the field on third down and convert, make touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Scoring is gonna be important.
All right, now let's talk about Red River rivalry last week.
That was.
Now, Mateer came back. He played, but he had 3 picks though. Now, do you think that Texas exposed Oklahoma, or was this just a big rivalry game?
I'm gonna say exposed, but it kind of did show a little bit. I still don't know what Texas defense is, because the same thing with Florida. Like they was getting pass rush a little bit, but it's not like.
Mm-hmm.
How everybody's saying how dominant Texas defense is.
Yeah.
And then for that
They had a great
offense,
game this week with the line and everything.
yeah, but it's just like it's not consistent pass rush, honestly.
Right.
And then you go see Arch. He played better. I want to say he was like great.
He had. I wouldn't say he played great, but he did have some clutch throw. He did have some clutch like third down.
That last touchdown he threw was
like he was hitting. Like passes that he should make. The caliber quarterback that everybody say that he is, but actually seeing him doing it, I guess they felt like there was validation. But he did make some, good throws under duress to the, to the outside.
Hopefully it'll be better Saturday. They're playing Kentucky. No disrespect to Kentucky. It's just he should have a better outing against Kentucky in Kentucky.
We shall see.
Because Kentucky, ever since Stoops been there, it's been the same thing every year. Every year, Kentucky fans be like, "We tired of him for real."
Yeah.
Because it be the same thing every year. He play Georgia close. He'll either be Ole Miss or it'll be close with Ole Miss, and then
they might be somebody like Florida or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, what was this a couple of weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
inconsistent.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was off last week. So I wonder if he's gonna be creative on offense. For real. So,
man, I don't know. I mean, it's hard. Like, we talked about this before the season started, man. It's hard to win SEC without great quarterback play.
Yeah. And Calzada, like, bro.
He ain't even start. I don't even think he started. I think they got their freshman starting now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I be saying all these transfers, man.
Yeah.
Everybody just bouncing around because they ain't getting the opportunity. Then when they get it, they squander it because of they play. And then want to transfer again.
Yeah. I think Calzada been playing since I think like 2019.
Yeah,
like
he was at A&M.
Yeah, yeah. So
I don't understand.
I think he on his 7th year, to be honest. Like,
just like with TJ Finley, like you've been in school been playing for 7 different teams, and you still not. I'm trying to find him on Georgia State. He's not even out there anymore.
Right.
It was like, I get it, y'all. That's why I said the NIL is tearing careers up.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a running back that played at Tulane, had over 1,000 yards. Now he at Oregon, and he only got like, I don't want to mistake the number, but I think it's like 83 or something.
Yeah,
like
he really ain't even been playing. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I get you want an opportunity to play, but like, and they give y'all money, but at the same time, it's like, bro, come on. You could have been a number one, a day 1, day 2 draft pick. Now you going somewhere else, and now you probably gonna be like a day 3 or not even get drafted. Like,
what you think about it? Getting out of the SEC for a second, what did you think about that Indiana beating Oregon though? Like,
I was shocked, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, I was shocked, but then I was like, man, at the same time, we seeing this team put up 63 on Illinois. Illinois is still a pretty good team.
Illinois is decent. Shout out to Luke Altmaier from Starkville, but still at the same time, it's like, it's Illinois.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do that against Ohio State. Then I believe. Because they do this every year too. Then when they get to Ohio State, they forget how they play football.
I mean, they played Ohio State pretty good this year. I mean, it was like, 34-17 or something like that?
Yeah.
It was like 34-17. It wasn't they ain't get 63 put on them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you talking about want to be a championship football team, that's the team you're supposed to beat.
Yeah, true.
No, if y'all like in the top 5, you know what I'm saying? Y'all okay, Illinois is cool, but like, come on.
Yeah.
Ohio State, you gotta beat Ohio State. And then as far as for Ohio State, they ain't nobody besides Michigan. And then y'all finna go to Wisconsin and probably beat them by 30.
Yeah.
Like, and they talking about Big Ten, but in SEC where?
Yeah, they ain't really playing nobody.
Your top 5 probably be like bottom 12, bottom 8.
Yeah, they bottom 8.
I ain't gonna say bottom 12, probably bottom 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Because Vandy will make it tough.
Vandy can
make it tough.
Oh yeah, they could beat Illinois. They could beat Vandy can beat a lot of them teams.
Minnesota,
UCLA,
Michigan State,
all these. You know what I'm saying? They could beat a lot of these teams. Yeah, for sure.
Big Ten is good, but man, SEC, that gauntlet, even if it's not the SEC West or East anymore, it's still tough.
Right.
For example, look at Ole Miss, Georgia this week, Oklahoma next week, South Carolina, then Florida. Like,
And you got to play a rivalry against Mississippi
and
State.
then Mississippi State, you can't even go to sleep on that because
Nah, definitely not. Because they going to give you their toughest game.
yeah, and then Mississippi State got to go to Florida, then Texas for homecoming.
I'm still taking Mississippi State on the upset. They done kind of digressed a little bit, but I'ma still take. I'm gonna keep my word. Keep my word.
Like, no disrespect to Blake Shaven, but if Carmelo Taylor plays, I seen him be in Texas. Blake Shapen I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know because he was looking good in that Tennessee game and then that fumble. And then, who was the... Like I said, that game shouldn't have went into overtime.
No, not at all.
They should have won the Tennessee game, man.
Yeah.
And then for Tennessee and Alabama, like...
Who you got for that game this week? Tennessee, Alabama, who you think gonna take that?
Of course, I'm finna say Alabama because a lot of you don't know I'm an Ole Miss and Alabama fan, so don't.
You right.
But Todd Simpson got I like how he's played so far since the Florida State game. I don't even get me started on Florida State losing the Pitt at home, but
right.
Which is crazy.
State losing to Northwestern.
Yeah.
I know Drew Allen got hurt, but man, y'all Penn State, man.
That was crazy too. Penn State losing to Northwestern. That was then to have it by 1 point.
Yeah.
But
going back to the Alabama Tennessee.
It's gonna be close. Because Tennessee has a good defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
The key for Tennessee is not turning the ball over. Aguilar got to be smart. He's gonna have to be smart with the football. In that running game, I like that running game too. But I know some way we're gonna use Proctor again. It seems like it's a given that Proctor gonna get the ball somewhere.
Man, hey, you know what?
There's like a crazy disadvantage if you got a big boy that can run like that.
You know where that came right from Ole Miss, man. You know.
Yeah, because we did that with Tonsil against Oklahoma State in that bowl game.
Mm-hmm. But just using alignment in general, that's just like JJ.
You
Come
know
on,
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because they was using Daquan Wright, but they were like, man, ain't no reason to use Daquan Wright no more. We got Keywan Lacey back here, you know?
Yeah, but then now you see, like I said, with Daquan, doing what he doing at tight end, like I said, he making him some money now.
Oh, yeah.
With the way he catching the ball and getting yards after catch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he making him some day 2, day 3 money now.
Yeah, he looked like he looked like a Saints tight end. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he looked like he might, the Chiefs, the Ravens, Miami. I'm trying to see somewhere he'll fit in good. You know what I'm saying?
I would say San Fran.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I would say San Fran. Because Kittle getting older.
Yeah.
And then, who else? I like to see him in Jacksonville. They ain't really got no tight end threat.
Right.
But, like I said, with Bama and Proctor, like, that's a crazy disadvantage. Like, then the fact that you can put him at receiver, which is funny. It ain't funny, but it's funny seeing it because, like, he's so athletic to be that big. Then, like, you can throw him the ball or just run him. Like, shoot, that's better than Tush Push, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Handing him the ball off, it's gonna take 5 people to take him down.
Yeah.
And all he gonna do is move forward.
And he got speed too to be that big. He jumping over people and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I know they're gonna use him in some form of fashion this week. I'm already knowing. And then the defense, Bama defense, gotta lock in on Aguilar.
Yeah.
Got to get some turnovers for sure. Like I said, every game gonna need turnovers. But I think Ty gotta be smart with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gotta do too much. They'll be smart with the ball, convert touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? And the boy got to call. He gonna have to call a great game, offensive game.
I agree.
Now for Heupel,
I think I'm gonna take Alabama for this game just because I think Hyper he gonna score into the game some kind of way. It's gonna be something he gonna go conservative. He gonna do something. That's just my take on it. But I'm gonna take Alabama for this game.
yeah. Dang, I'm kind of conflicted because Tennessee did beat them. I think it was last year or the year before. I'm gonna go with Bama though, but it's gonna be close.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them going 56-21. No.
No.
It's probably gonna be like
I say 10 points at the most.
probably 31-24.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm saying the score don't mean it might be that. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
Just for part's sake, but I think Bama is gonna win that game though. Then you got LSU Vandy. I'm still thinking on that. I think it's gonna be LSU 31-27.
Mm-hmm.
But
You gonna take LSU for that?
Yeah, it's just
okay.
Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Vandy won it, but I just think that LSU has more athletes.
That's what I was about to say. They got more depth.
They have more athletes.
Can they last the whole game? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
Like I said,
and I think that's the problem with Mississippi State. They play somebody real good for the first 2 quarters, 3 quarters, and then they just
for a half, and then they run out of gas.
They run out of gas for sure. Mm-hmm.
I think they can beat Florida. It's just tough in the swamp doing that.
Yeah.
The swamp is a tough place to play too. But I don't know. This can be something that could upstart state. But man, I just can't get that A&M game out of my head. Because how close it was, and then they let it get away from them.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's just, they couldn't let it. Like, the team got so much depth. Mississippi State ain't got all that depth yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so people got to play more downs.
Yeah, he still got to get some more of his guys in.
Yeah.
Let's see. And Florida be confusing me, too. Because I always say Florida win the games that they don't even supposed to be. Had no business winning, like that Texas game.
Yeah.
Had no business winning that game. But they won it. That's the team I want to see for the rest of the season. Like, I want to see that Florida team that beat Texas.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm for sure if I'm gonna see it, because then, like, with South Florida, they had no business losing that game.
Right.
Of course, Miami is a bigger, a better team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, Florida had no business losing to South Florida.
Right.
We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they lost that, and then going and beating Texas, that game probably going to be like 21-17 Florida. I say it probably be like 21-17. It's probably going to be that close. I'm going to say Florida. I want to take State, but I just go with Florida on that one.
All right. Now, how we going to wrap it up? Let's talk about, man, all these coaches that done got fired this week, man. And who we think could land somewhere. So, no James Franklin lost. Now, he not lost, but he got fired. They got what Matt Rule?
They saying Matt Rule, but I don't see him leaving Nebraska. He's still trying to build that place. What makes sense? What you make you just now building up, just like with Lane Kiffin, you just starting to build what you're trying to build, and you jump ship and go somewhere else and try to build that up. That would make no sense.
Yeah. The only reason why I could see him going is because he might feel like, Penn State already got players there.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I want to say as a coach, like, I get trying to go get a better job and more money. But, like, shoot, you can create a monster where you at, and then you'll be a legend forever if you continue to build it. Like, this, like, coaches just jumping ship and then trying to rebuild something, and then it don't work out. And then I'm like, man, I should stay where I was.
What do you think about, I'm going to give you two names. Dan Mullen for one of them, and Brian Kelly for the Penn State.
I mean, Dan Mullen, he's been,
He in UNLV right now.
See, I was thinking about Urban Meyer when you said Dan Mullen, because I was going to say Dan Mullen, Urban, he's been in the Big Ten, but Dan Mullen hasn't been in the Big Ten. So I was thinking about Urban Meyer, but I don't know if he want to come back and coach again. That's a name that'll bring in recruits. I mean, Dan Mullen probably would too, but I think Urban Meyer would be a perfect fit for Penn State.
If he wanted it.
If he wanted to.
Yeah.
Because off top, championship winning coach, knows how to develop, knows how to recruit defense. So, like, that's a name. I know a lot of people not saying it, but I think Urban Meyer would be a perfect fit for Penn State. But Dan Mullen, I can see that. As far as offense go, it's just that I think Urban Meyer want to come back to the SEC. I mean, I think Dan Mullen want to come back to the SEC.
You think he'd come back to Florida if they wanted him?
I think the way that he left, I don't think he want to go back to that.
I can see.
So I think I can see him turning Arkansas around. That might sound crazy.
He could. I can see him coming to Arkansas.
I can see him turning Arkansas
I can definitely see him coming to Arkansas. If Brian Kelly left for Penn State, do you think they would get him at LSU? Now, it's crazy to think about.
Brian Kelly?
If Brian Kelly went to Penn State, do you think that they would get Dan Mullen to come to LSU?
They might.
Yeah.
It's just going to be what system is he going to bring. Because, Brian Kelly was the one that originated this no-huddle stuff, to be completely honest about it.
Yeah.
When he was at Oregon. And that's why everybody was trying to run this same thing now. That's why you even saw basketball teams go up to Oregon to see how they do stuff. But, like, offensively, yeah. Defensive-wise, I don't know. Because I don't know what scheme or what coordinator he would bring in there to coach the defense. But I think he leveled at Oakland, though. Well, Las Vegas Raiders.
At the Raiders.
But the only thing is he trying to tear up Genty's stance. I don't know if you've seen nothing about that, but, like, he was trying to change Genty's stance. But ever since Genty been doing his stance, he been going over like 100 and some yards every game. So
yeah.
So I think Kelly probably gonna stay there.
You think he'll stay at LSU?
I was thinking about the Kelly at the Raiders, but Brian Kelly, they'll probably go crazy to bring Les Miles back, to be honest with you.
Man, I ain't heard that name in so long. Is he still coaching?
No, he chilling.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised they go back and get Fisher again, but he chilling.
Yeah.
Jimbo Fisher been out for a minute.
Jimbo Fisher.
Man.
Now he's sitting back right now.
They gave him,
you know what?
84 mil to sit back. Yes, I would too.
I can see him going. I can see him taking the.
Florida State might be calling him too, because remember he was at Florida State too, and they.
But they ain't getting rid of Norvell though. Man, I'm telling you,
after he lost to Memphis, I would have. After losing Memphis.
Yeah.
At home.
I think they're gonna at least give him one more year. They're gonna give him one more year.
And then you just lost to Pitt at home.
Yeah, just because of that first season, I think they're gonna give him one more year to get it together.
Man,
it's gonna have to be a terrible, terrible, terrible loss to somebody.
if they lose the I wrote it down somewhere. I seen it. I forgot who they play. They gotta go somewhere. Well, if they lose, it's Stanford.
If they lose to Stanford,
he finna be out of there.
Yeah. If they lose to Stanford, it's over with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, you played it well against Alabama, and then now you starting to decline a little bit.
You know where I can see
everybody was like, oh, we beat Alabama. Ever since then.
You know where I can see Jimbo Fisher? Possibly him taking the Virginia Tech.
That could be. I think that's where Franklin probably ain't going to end up going now.
See, you know what? You're right. That's a great fit for him.
I think Franklin, it's not a lot of pressure.
Right.
They're not expecting you in the championship right away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and you have your time to build your people, get your staff, and get your recruits, maybe 1 or 2 years. And then you win the ACC. So, like, the only teams you really competing with is, like, Clemson, Florida State.
That's about it.
And that's really it. And then, in no time...
Syracuse, I guess.
Shout out to Fran Brown. He got the boys playing at Syracuse.
Yeah.
But even that, like... Yeah, they beat Clemson, but they ain't really done nothing since then, honestly.
Right.
So it's like...
And nobody even talking about Clemson no more at all, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, the fact that they beat North Carolina like they did, nobody's still talking about them. And so it's like... I think they want to get Dabo out of there, too.
You think so?
Yeah.
If they don't get rid of Dabo? I don't know, man.
Dabo, he don't even want to go to the transfer portal. So like,
I was just about to say that.
Like,
yeah,
he don't want to adapt.
You ain't getting with the times.
Yeah, you got to adapt.
Yeah. Yeah, he want to still do it the old school way.
It's unfortunate that now that the NIL coming along, it's like, man, now we got to play these players, and then I got to go in the transfer and get somebody.
Yeah.
From another school. Shout
out to TJ Dottery for coming over from Clemson.
Yeah.
And the corner, man, I always forget his name.
I think it's Graves.
Not Chris Graves, the other one.
Oh, he came from Miami.
Was it Flanagan?
It's something I forgot.
But yeah, shout out to the corner that came too.
So it's like, that was said. Yeah. I think they want to get that ball out of there too because he don't want to trying to go to the transfer portal and get players, get experience. But I get but it did hurt when my boys when my little cousins, their brothers was in high school. It kind of hurt me to see that nobody wasn't trying to go get these high school kids because of this transfer portal. Mm-hmm. Like, it did hurt. I'm like, it's some good kids in high school too. But now it's like everybody going to the transfer portal to get experience right away because they don't want to develop no more. Yeah. So it's like...
Man, that's crazy because, like, what do you think... Like, what do you think... Like, because if Dabo, if he get fired, he might have to retire after that. Because, I mean, who would want to hire him with that same mentality? You don't want to go and get nobody from the portal. You want to just recruit straight out of high school. And then you trying to... Especially if they want you to come in and win... Like that. Like, they only give you a year and then you got to be winning.
I'm finna say a place. I can see him at Arkansas. Because they're not expecting a championship. They just want good football. Then once you build and develop, then it's going to be like, yeah, I can see him at Arkansas. But the thing is, like you said, he going to have to go into the transfer portal.
Especially SEC, bro. You going to come on with it.
I mean, Arkansas might not demand a championship right away, but they gonna want some good football. I can tell you that.
Because if you think about this game they had against Tennessee, bro, like
Arkansas should have won it too.
Arkansas is a great team, man. Like, to be honest, like,
seeing them in person, their offense can move. It's just the defense, like, can't get off the field on third down. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great team. Like, honestly, like, you still got Taylor Green. He's still like number 1 or 2 in SEC when it comes to total everything, like yards and passing and rushing and stuff like that.
Watching him run, bro, like in person, like actually seeing him run, I'm like, man, he fast for real, like. Yeah. And then he's 6'6".
So he a long strider.
6'6", like 220. Mm-hmm. Running like that. And then he can throw.
Right.
Like.
he messed himself up with bad decisions a lot.
Yeah, he's very turnover prone.
But as far as like he's still a good quarterback.
Yeah, it's just the defense. They got to get some more athletes on defense. Arkansas is always, like I said, they gonna give A&M some problems for sure.
Always, yeah, I think so, man. I think
They gonna give A&M some problems, but I don't see them. Well,
the only game they wasn't in was the Notre Dame game. Like all the other games they've been close with, pretty much.
That was tough watching them play Notre Dame. Like that was having like 66 put up on your head at home, and half of it's been done in the first half.
Yeah, it was just too much. The defense couldn't hold up to that. Yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, so
let's see.
Anything else we didn't cover? I think we didn't about covered everything.
The UAB job is open.
Oh yeah, Trent Dilfer.
Yeah. And they play Memphis at home. Shout out to Silverfield at Memphis, man. He got them boys playing some ball.
Yeah, and I think they got a 11-game winning streak now, or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. 10 or 11, one of them.
I think I have an opinion where I think Norvell should have stayed there. Honestly, I think Norvell should have stayed. That might sound crazy.
He really should have.
But I think Norvell. That's what I'm talking about. Coaches jumping ship and then trying to go somewhere else that you think is gonna be better.
Yeah.
For you, and then when it don't work out, it's like, man, I should have. You had those I should have moments.
Yeah.
Every now and then. That's what I'm saying about all these coaches trying to jump ship. Like with Kiffin and who else you said? Ask me about. Just like Kiffin and Rule, yeah. Like them jumping ship when you already building something.
Yeah.
Like it don't. The money may sound great, but you building a school that you're gonna be king of possibly if you continue to build it and stay there. I know Kiffin for sure. Especially if Kiffin beat Georgia this week, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like he's still like in the top 10 highest paid coaches.
Yeah.
Like where would you go? Like you need more money than $9 million a year.
And then they talking about him going to Florida. Why would he go to Florida
and get the same money?
And then if you come out 7-5,
and then you got to rebuild everything again.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what sense does it make for all these coaches to keep jumping ship?
Yeah,
constantly starting over, rebuilding, constantly trying to get, you know what I'm saying, your guys in. Then when you was already at a place where you building and you're already having your own guys there, like that takes a lot. At the end, like people don't talk about them having to move and then having to do all these taxes and jump to.
Are you gonna like it there too?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Just moving to a spot that's unknown, or that you. When I say unknown, I mean like don't have the awareness of being there.
Yeah,
it's like that's why I mean understanding all that. I get coaches want to move to better their career, but like I said with Norvell, dog, he was building something.
Yeah, he
literally was building something at Memphis, and then you know what, Florida State out. Okay, I'm gonna jump. Now look at
that's the thing with Memphis, man. Like people feel like Memphis is almost like Ole Miss, bro. Like that's just a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying for coaches.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It's good, and it's crazy because it's good athletes in that city.
Oh yeah, because they gonna get all of these SEC recruits.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It's literally great athletes in that city.
Yeah,
you can build right there at home.
You got Mississippi right here, all them recruits. You got Alabama, you got Arkansas. Then you still got Tennessee.
Yeah, and especially in the DeSoto area.
Yeah,
like that's your hotbed right there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like you don't really have to. You can recruit others like Cali and Nevada, but you got a hotbed like right in your area, West Arkansas, in that area of Arkansas. And then like of course like Southwind, what's that? Whitehaven, Bartlett and all that, like all them schools in that one area, bro. It's so much. I know I'm leaving out a lot of schools. Cause I know a lot of schools, but I can't think of them. I'm talking about here right now. But it's a lot of. Memphis as itself is a hotbed for football and basketball. So like, why would you leave your own city to go somewhere to rebuild again? That it's gonna take 1 or 2 years when you like. You coming up, I get it, because Memphis is like in the athletic conference or whatever, and like you want to go somewhere, and Memphis be on TV almost every week.
Yeah,
it's like
you
bringing in revenue with just by being on TV. So it's like,
you think they gonna win the AAC though?
I mean, they the favorites. I mean,
ain't nobody else really competing but Tulane,
I wouldn't
right?
doubt it. I mean, I know we give South Florida a hard time, but it's between them three.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah.
I wish Charlotte was one of those teams, but like the quarterback play in Charlotte is tough right now. I really was hoping that Charlotte would be one of those teams that'll step up, but it's between Memphis, Tulane, and South Florida.
Yeah. And Tulane, well, they only lost still just to Ole Miss, right? Did they got another loss?
Yeah, I think Ole Miss is the no. I think they lost to East Carolina.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I had.
Yeah, we'll look. Yeah, but
But yeah, Memphis is more than likely the favorite.
Mm-hmm.
They always the favorite, but it's always gonna be between them and Tulane. In that conference, regarding football, it's always gonna be them two.
I think them beating Arkansas though. I think people don't realize how good a team Memphis might actually be.
Their defense is good. They always have a good defensive line. It's funny because Memphis done got pros from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Memphis send kids to the NFL. I'm gonna say it don't be a lot.
It's gonna be one or two. They gonna say for
they
sure.
Send enough.
Yeah.
And so like if I'm a recruit, I'm like, I get the city as a whole, but going there to play, man, NFL teams that look at you for real.
Right.
Then as far as SEC go, man, I really hope our boys do it, man. It's gonna be tough though. Going into Georgia, at least it's not at night. But I think
you got Georgia. You got Oklahoma. They should be able to win this game. Ain't no reason why. But Florida always gonna be a sneaky game, and South Carolina
too, and State,
no
matter the record.
Right. I feel like if you win all these other games and somehow Mississippi State beat you, they still gonna make it in the playoff with just one loss. You know what I'm saying?
I just really, man, I ain't gonna lie. I really think Ole Miss can go undefeated, dog.
They can't if they execute, bro.
If they execute and block out the noise, dog.
Yeah, they gotta get back to what they known for, like offense. You know what I'm saying? Like
I said, that game was like a wake up call, though.
It was.
I felt it. That's why I said when we talked about it, I felt they're gonna be sleepwalking. Cause like I said, having a game like that early in the morning,
and then just the fact they don't want to play that game.
Yeah,
you don't want to play that game.
You don't want to be hitting nobody that early in the morning, like.
And you don't want to play Washington State. What do this game got anything to do with it the rest of our season? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that again going back to Washington State, we should have been playing Wake Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, with the Oswald Lafayette situation, it's about the same thing. Cause, like I said, Wake Forest tore up their contract.
Yeah.
And that's why they end up playing Oregon State.
And it's like they don't know nothing about this team either. Like they all the way across the country. Yeah. I mean, you got Kapina Gushkin that came from Washington State, and you got
you could have asked them
Strickland.
like how was the. You could have asked him on tips on Washington State. He just came from there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how that worked. And
you see, they kind of got into a little altercation. I don't know if you would be able to watch, because I know you was working at the time, but they got into a little altercation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gushkin and one of the players on offense, so they had to be somebody he already knew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's another thing about the transfer portal. Like, when you play the teams that you just left, like, why don't you ask, like, the kids that just came from the house, what you think we should do to defend or score on this team? But I don't know how that whole dynamic work of
because they got a whole new brought in a whole new coach, so it might be everything might be different. Yeah.
Well, I think Ole Miss gonna win Saturday.
Okay. All right. I think they can though. I think it's nothing about Georgia the way they can't win this game. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing about Georgia. Don't get me wrong. Don't nothing Georgia about scaring me. It's just I don't worry about the refs, honestly.
Yeah.
If the refs call.
They need a great.
If the refs be biased, be unbiased.
Yeah, unbiased.
If they be unbiased and they call a clean game, I think Ole Miss win this game.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily saying that Georgia is a cheating school. It's just the fact that Georgia had done this multiple times all over the years.
They gotta play a game similar. I'm gonna tell you what the biggest problem was against Washington State. They couldn't stop the run.
I was finna say that too.
They got to play a game like they had against LSU, leaving under 100 yards rushing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why this team should have been running all over them like that. That was really the main problem of the whole game.
Run through the middle on that one touchdown.
And then, like, bad tackling.
Yeah.
The only person that was tackling good was Wyatt Williams out there. Like, Wyatt, you know, then everybody, like, as far as secondary goes.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, why is your secondary leading you in tackles? That shit never happen.
Yeah.
That's why I'll be so hard on the linebackers.
Yeah.
Because they got to be the ones to clean it up if the D lineman can't get pressure up front.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I be so hard on doddering them, because I know they great. It's just like I need to see it consistently.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then if they do that, secondary be straight.
Yeah. Cause that's you don't want the weakest part of your defense having to be the thing that save you. You know what I'm saying?
The part that leads your team in tackles.
Yeah.
No defense should have the secondary leading your team in tackles. That's a problem.
Right. The linebackers need to be making these tackles on these
linebackers
on these run plays, or at least you really want the defensive line. Like if your defensive line making the tackles on run plays, okay, you know.
Yeah, because then they'll know, like, let us switch. Then that forces the offense to go outside.
Yeah.
But now if you haven't got, like I said, there need to be gap sound this week for sure.
Yeah.
I know Georgia gonna try to run the ball. Now I know they're gonna use tight end. I definitely know that.
Oh yeah, Oscar Delp. Oh my goodness, that's who they need to be watching out for.
Georgia definitely finna run with the tight end. I mean, pass the ball to the tight end. And then, like, Gunnar Stockton don't scare me, honestly. It's just that he plays. You
just gotta get in his face, man.
Yeah, it's just that Gunnar Stockton plays not to lose.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. He can take a hit. Like, you gotta get him uncomfortable, bro. Yeah. Like, you gotta get in his face. You gotta make it uncomfortable. The whole game, like, nothing easy.
Yeah.
The same way they did Carson Beck last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be the same way attacking.
I think offense got to start off fast, though.
Yeah, and you know what?
Because Georgia can't. I mean, the Tennessee game, but I think if Ole Miss can start off like real fast, like say get out 21, and the defense actually finishes, I think. But it's gonna be close though. And the fact that I think Ole Miss got a good kicker this year. Well, they had one last year too, but I think having a good kicker is gonna be key in this game too, because you're gonna have to make. If you don't score a touchdown, you have to get field goals.
You gotta make these field goals
for sure.
Yeah,
but I think it's probably gonna be like 21-17. I believe at Ole Miss. I ain't gonna.
Yeah. Stopping the run, most important thing I think. Like I feel like if they can stop the run.
Yeah.
Get pressure on Gunnar Stockton, it's gonna be a long day for them. If they can still, because if they would have got this touchdown in Washington State, that would have changed the whole game. The first one when they went down, they would have set the tone for the whole game. I think Lane Kiffin, I know he want to be aggressive because you want to see what you can do against a team like Washington State, but I think he should have took the points.
Yeah, he gonna have to do that Saturday if he want to win.
Yeah,
he gonna have to.
All right, man.
I'm surprised if Georgia won, but I'm just
Yeah.
It's just something about seeing Ole Miss do good and being good. That's all.
Right. All right, yeah. So you got anything you want to
add? Rest in peace to all the people we lost over the weekend.
For sure.
I know we shouted out some food people last week, and I forgot to mention J&J's Barbecue. Shout out to Fresh in the Water. I see you watching.
Shout out to Fresh Out the Water. J&J's.
Shout out to Spot.
Yeah, shout out to Marvetta.
Kenner's Kitchen.
Bobby Slay.
Yeah, shout out Bobby Slay.
Oh yeah, Kennery's Kitchen. Magic.
Who else?
Magic Hot Spot.
Yeah, I said Magic Hot Spot.
Yeah.
Of course, fresh out the water. Y'all see him? I see him watch.
Yeah,
shout out to
JJ.
USCB. I see you, bro. Think that's it.
And shout out to
shout out to Kendrick Bowles.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kendrick Bowles. Them chicken and strip Alfredos just fine.
Right.
Trust me.
Hey, we need a sponsor, man.
We need a sponsor.
You know what? A sponsor ain't gonna cost y'all nothing either. We just want to be able to shout y'all out every week, bro. Like, I want to have a fresh out the water shirt on. You know what I'm saying?
Any one of y'all food entrepreneurs, man, we rock with y'all for real. So
yeah.
Even though I don't eat shrimp, I still rock with fresh out the water for real. But all these food entrepreneurs around the city, bro, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all for what y'all do for the city for real.
And shout out to Just Cake It too. We're gonna talk about
and KB's.
And KB.
So we talking about food, yeah. So man, you know what? Include everybody, cause I don't want to leave nobody out. Shout out to everybody in Oxford who do food, bro. Like, shout out to all y'all, man. We see y'all, man. And what else? Go Chargers! If y'all going to the game this week, please be safe. We will have the links if you're not going. But if you are going to the game, man, please be safe. We don't want nobody getting hurt or nothing like that, man. Please be safe. Safe travels to the Commodores when they go to West Point this weekend as well. You know what I'm saying? I would love for the city to go undefeated this week. That'd be nice. That would be nice. I'm just putting that out there.
I mean, tough sledding for Lafayette versus West Point. That's a hard game for anybody, bro. That's not saying that nothing against Lafayette at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're right.
That would be nice to go 3-0. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But, you know what I'm saying? Please be safe going to these games if y'all going. We thank y'all for rocking with us. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe on Facebook and with YouTube for the Culture Sports.
One word. All together.
All in one.
Yeah.
Tell a friend, man. We thank y'all for supporting, man. That's all I got.
All right. Shout out to all the new followers, too. We did get a few new followers this week. So just tell a friend to follow us if y'all want to be updated on the scores. Because we're getting close to playoff season. You're going to want to be in tune with who winning these games or who going to be these seeds. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in.
Oh, yeah. And basketball season.
And basketball. And like I said, we're going to have another guest on, too, discussing, basketball, too. So be on the lookout.
High school. I know definitely high school we gonna be linked in with that, and college. We're gonna start talking about getting information for the Oxford Lafayette basketball boys and girls and Ole Miss boys and girls.
It should teams. be some exhibition games coming up soon, right?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to.
Like we're in October now, so it should be a few exhibition games coming up pretty soon.
I know NBA start and the real season start in a week or two.
Okay.
So it's gonna turn up for real. Right. With playoffs around the corner, for high school. The college football is heating up with division play too. Yeah. So,
and it's October, bro. So just expect the unexpected. That's all I'm gonna say about October. It happened every year.
Yeah.
Like, you might see Tennessee beat Alabama Saturday just because it's October. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure.
Oh, yeah, and tell us who y'all think gonna win in these games, too.
Yeah.
By the way, like, comment or inbox us or, tag us in who y'all think gonna win Alabama, Tennessee, who y'all think gonna win Vanderbilt, LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, man.
We're gonna drop a post. We're gonna drop a post for y'all to comment on.
Yeah.
And just tell us who you think gonna win these games. All right.
You got anything else, bro?
Man, I think we done covered everything.
All right, man.
Well, yeah, till next time, we